Today on this episode of RealityGays,
Stig has a case of ant spring fever.
receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots, fucking everything. Lisa had all that and deleted it.
And Laura decides that Birkan is worth the gamble.
See what we did there, y'all?
Roll it, Christina.
Hello, this is Captain Poodle speaking. Are you ready to find love?
Yes, ahoy, matey.
Love. Exciting and new. Go online. They're catfishing you.
Shocker.
Fiance.
Soon you'll be flying to parts unknown.
90-day Beyonce.
Marrying someone you only met on your phone.
Be they French or Chinese, a brand new K1 visa's the key.
Ooh, the key to what, Poodle?
To love.
It's reality, gays. Let's love.
Aviva, I need to tell you something. You're probably not listening, but if so, I need you to hear this.
Oh, God.
Going to practice safe sex is not, quote, moving back or backing off of your relationship. It's only smart.
It's only smart.
That is fucking ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. It's that.
Now, if someone said that to me, yes.
Poodle
I have a
hasn't-
big problem with that.
Poodle hasn't had safe sex in a decade.
But
Not since prep.
honestly, that
But
just,
we don't have to worry about having a baby, so it's actually a different thing.
exactly. It's a very different thing.
I know we have to worry about stuff, but again, like it's if some
The other thing is, it seems like they never made the decision to not use protection.
But you know, she said at this episode, she said, I really wanted to leave this island being engaged and maybe pregnant. She said that.
Then you're a moron. You're a complete idiot.
Yeah. Yeah. It almost makes me, I kind of wondered, is this recreated? Are they fine?
That's
Is
a good
everything,
point.
because Aviva doesn't seem stupid.
That's a good point.
She does not seem dumb.
I don't know.
Well, you think everyone's stupid. So,
There's all the evidence been provided.
it's true. It's true.
Mother
What do we
Poodle
know?
said, Mother Poodle told me,
Oh,
and a
no.
lot of what she said has come to pass, that, son, 80% of the people you meet in this world are stupid. And she hasn't been wrong.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I got from this was,
That's a good point. It might be
is
recreated.
she even already pregnant when they were filming this and they were recreating it? 'Cause
Well,
there's
in the
a lot of
moments-
baby talk.
In the moments, it looks like she's pregnant. She's wearing like a maternity thing. Yeah.
She looks like me after an Oreo convention or you after a pizza fest.
Yep.
Just stuffed.
And my hands are also on my belly. Just caressing my pizza baby.
Yeah.
I'm so pleased with him or her or
Or
they.
her. Or they.
I'm not going to
You never
put
know.
gender on my pizza baby.
No.
This is Reality Gays.
Y'all, this is Reality Gays. I'm Mattie.
And I'm Poodle, and we are two ridiculous homosexuals who love nothing more than tearing reality television a new one.
Especially this, we're liking it for the most part. This version of 90 Day Fiance, B90. We are, though. For B90, we're liking it more than normal.
This episode kind of sucked. Just
well,
throwing it out there.
You gotta have, they can't all be winners.
I agree. This is what happens when you have 6.
Yeah.
This was a poo-poo platter episode.
This is episode 10 of season 8, Prepare for Arrival. We've already discussed the name. But we love what we do because apparently we've been doing it all day today. Because you might have not noticed in the audio
It was
or the
seamless.
video,
It
because
was
our
seamless.
Christina makes it sound seamless. But we were like literally 5 minutes from finishing part
About
one.
5 minutes, yeah.
And then y'all, it rained last night in Los Angeles. Not
Only a quarter of an
I was
inch,
gonna say, Poodle.
maybe.
Was it a downpour?
No,
Was it a typhoon?
but to be
No.
fair,
It was
doesn't
a
matter.
light rain and the power went out.
It doesn't matter what the weather is. Our power grid is very old here. It's
It is
very,
very
old.
Yeah.
And my power's gone out before.
But yes, it went out all the time. So the power went out today here for several hours. And
There was only light looting and rioting.
for a second, we thought we lost. And that was going to be by us. Because for a second, we thought we lost all of our episodes.
We did.
So
That would have been all of our first episode.
So
That would have
anyway,
been a terrible thing.
completely.
Can you imagine if this art would not have survived?
Yes. You would have never heard about the unopened box because we wouldn't have
art.
we would not have recreated the unopened. You wouldn't have got a braces update because we can't recreate it. We do it once and that's it, y'all.
You can't
put a
reproduce Gossamer.
Magic. Yes. Yes. You can't make the same stars in the universe.
Not really.
Yeah. But you can always make the same trash.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's where we are. Anyway.
Eat all you want. We'll make more.
We'll make more. Speaking of trash, some good trash out there right now is Love is Blind, y'all. All 6 episodes have dropped on the first. We have enjoyed it, as we said in part 1, so you can check that out. The first episode's on the main feed, and the rest is on RG Plus at the $5 level. Yeah. So
I would contend we have our first male villain who kind of makes it through the engagement in a while, like full-on villain. Full-on someone who's playing the game.
Hot villain.
Who is very attractive. We're talking about Alex. And there's some crazy shit that goes down in episode 6 with him and Brittany. Yeah. But there's some other compelling people. I like a lot of the women. Not Brie.
But well, yeah, we like a lot of the women, but what's shocking is we like a lot of the men.
I like a lot of the men.
How did that happen?
I think Mike is a good guy. He's a little boring, but I think he's a good guy.
He's got cute ears.
I like Connor. New season of Single Life. It's out. I had a reaction video to Kimbali's big Super Blast Body Bomb.
Yeah. Another one.
There's another one. I gave a baby for adoption. There's another one.
And so it's already gone. Poodle has gone viral again on the internet.
I haven't been viral since the last time I came back from Folsom.
You just did go to Belize, speaking of.
That's true.
Got
to just stop up at the clinic and get a good, clean bill of health. Just right from the airport.
Been to Folsom? I've never been. I would like to go. I feel like, ironically enough, could you go? I feel like you would get too shocked or you'd be worried about MRSA or something like that.
I'm fine with it. No, I'm fine with seeing all that stuff.
Well, then we'd lose you. You'd go somewhere.
No, I think in a place
You'd be
like
in your
that,
little harness and some guy'd grab you by the harness and we'd never see you again.
No, I think I'd be fine with that. I think it's just I don't know if I love the idea of dressing up. But at the same time, I don't want to gawk, you know?
But then if I'm not dressed up, I feel like a gawker. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to gawk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because it's a safe space for some people that are part of that. I know I was just going to go to this Duran Bernard thing. I saw it and it's in LA, but I looked and it was I think this is more, I looked at it, I read it was specifically for the Black community. And I went, I don't think I should go to this. I think that's their space and I can just listen. I'm okay.
Well, how is it? What made it sound like that?
No, it literally said this is cultivating Black voices and in the Black community and a place for all of us to. But they were selling tickets, so anybody could go. But I'm just always, because I know how I feel when you feel like we know what it feels like to be gawked at.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say, because I know what it's like to have black people in my space.
Oh, I do. I do. All right.
So, yeah, Single Life's a great season so far.
It's a great
We've
season.
had one
We're loving
episode.
it. Yeah. All right.
All right.
Are we done with announcements?
Secret
Anything
Lives
else?
of Mormon Wives,
Oh,
season
March
4,
12th.
March 12th.
Yep.
And those will be on YouTube.
Yep.
I think that's about it. Y'all, don't forget, our $15 tier also includes the Call Us segment.
Yes.
So, but you can call us and leave a voicemail, a brief one. Don't draw it on.
They're great. We might have one today, depending on time. So.
Right. Succinct, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
I put it on my phone. You'll remember.
And if you do go into an oxycoma,
It's not on us.
it's not on us. And I hope that person's okay.
I hope they are too, because I think that last one, I don't know what happened.
I don't know. Percocets.
Yeah. I just want to tell you guys. Yeah. I love it.
Moving on.
This is what I was going to tell people is
great.
that you're actually
relevant?
going to be involved. I will be there, but you're going to be playing for the Crappie Awards coming up this month in Los
the
Angeles.
Golden Crappies.
Yes. What day is it
February
on?
28th.
So I just want to let people know now. So
We will be there.
we're not going to have a ticket link because we don't know where to go for tickets. Go to the Watch What Crappens with Ben and Ronnie. Look at their website or their Instagram.
I'll be playing piano for them though. It'll be Poodle on the keys.
Well, I don't know if I'm doing anything, but I'll be there watching.
We had a rehearsal yesterday.
Oh, yesterday.
We're talking about traders and talking. It was fun. It's a good fun time. There's some really funny stuff they've been cooking up.
They work really hard.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Well, so do we.
Okay, Mother Poodle. I didn't
that
say
was a
anything
total,
about our work ethic.
my mother just jumped into my body and possessed me.
She really did.
Holy God. Get out of me. Get out of me. God. Sorry for possessing you momentarily. I'll go away. I know you don't need me.
Guess I'm not. Guess I'm a bad mother spirit.
Oh, Jesus. Sometimes she just jumps in there.
Your mother's going to be like my father, too, because someone recently said, oh, when people die and they're with us, but then hopefully they find their peace, or whether you believe they go to heaven or they get reincarnated.
Absolutely not. She's not going to find her peace.
Your mom's going to be like my dad. I told this person, I said, are you fucking kidding me? Papa Mar is going to watch over me my entire life and tell me what to do, and my brother and probably his grandsons. He will not rest or reincarnate until he knows we're okay.
My mother's going to be up there, but just wringing her hands.
Wringing her hands. God, Jay Bird. That's what you're going to hear.
I just want to yell at you.
Your father won't care. He'll be off hunting.
In the afterlife.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Laura and Birkan.
Boy. What an idiot. Truly.
They're getting back to the hotel. I
still say this guy, we've said it before, he is so schmarmy and dangerous.
So dark. Yeah. Dark energy. She says today was our the first day of the romantic getaway took a turn because I learned about his gambling problem, and that is making me second guess our future.
Yeah.
And because of his gambling addiction, it's making me second guess our entire future.
Yeah.
Just the statement. Come on, you dumb bitch.
Yeah.
So she basically says, I told you that I hate surprises, and this one's a doozy. And because I try to control things so I don't want to be as disappointed and hurt. And Birkan always has this thing where he's like, you can't stop something that's destined. These weird,
fucking Nietzsche shit.
Well, it's not even just that. It's weird, kind of this nihilistic, like nothing matters. It's really dangerous mentality.
It honestly has
It's almost like there's nothing to ground him.
It really feels a bit like, I don't think he is a sociopath, but I feel like there's like where sociopaths cannot connect to emotion, like they
totally.
don't have empathy. There is a little bit of that where I'm like, because even when he does romantic things, he does these big grand gestures of the boat and the flowers and saying you changed my life. But even when he says it, there's no emotion behind it.
I'll go even further. This is the kind of affect that people who become family annihilators have.
Yeah.
Totally.
And people like this, because I knew one,
yes, I may be a little obsessed with family annihilators.
It's true. It's not my ex, but I knew my friend went through this with her ex that I knew well. And once he kind of revealed who he really was, we realized, y'all, something to watch for. If you're with a guy, a woman too, but let's be honest, there's a lot of times it's guy. But if you're with a guy and you feel like everything they say is a movie quote.
Oh.
And that's what Birkan does. That's a huge
or some
red
type
flag,
of
y'all.
Profound thing.
The way he's like, I wasn't like, you found me, you gave me love to be myself. Yeah. That's all fucking Notebook movie shit that people don't talk like that in real life.
We do find out a little more about Laura. She says, I need to make sure I protect myself the best I can because I got married at 21. That lasted 6 years. That's a good run. That's a good run for a first marriage for 21.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, and then he left me for another woman and took the little money that was in our joint account, and that destroyed my trust in most people. And I've never really trusted someone since. And Birkan tells her, you don't have to be insecure. If you try to control me or my actions, it's going to make it worse.
That is
it's
not
just
a statement.
Chilling.
That's not a statement. That was a threat.
100%.
And because she even says, I don't feel like I've tried to change you. So, and this is where he says, all my life, I always do something I want, but I'll try my best. Remember, he's saying he's not going to stop gambling. He's saying he says, I'll do what I want. Best. He says, I'll do what I want, but I'll try to stop gambling because this is the point of love. And I wrote words. I'm so
sick of words. But she says, I hope he's serious about making this change. Despite learning hard truths, I've fallen for him even more. Like, you need to get your head examined. Like, honey, go to a doctor and say, look at my head. And something's wrong with my brain.
But the thing is, this is someone who loves romance novels.
Exactly.
So he knows that. So guess what he does? He does everything that we see later on.
Something out of a romance novel.
Out of a romance novel.
Yeah.
So
it's a surprise boat ride, which he said costs a lot of money. And at one point, Laura says, I can't imagine how expensive this boat ride is. And he's like, how'd you pay for this? He was like, with gamble.
With gamble.
And he's like, just go on the floor. And I thought, oh, Birkan.
Oh,
so
Birkan.
ribald.
So
funny with your gambling.
And he's like, just go with the flow. And they're on the boat. And again, this is where this kind of vulnerable narcissism comes in.
Listen to this story.
Until I met you, my life was a nightmare. And after I had my injuries in soccer.
Right. He could never, his whole goal of being a professional soccer player.
Couldn't do that. And then 1 month after the worst point in his life, his girlfriend dumped him. His first love via a text.
Oh.
Wow. ... While
I was in the hospital. And my dog died. Yes. And I was alone with no family or friends.
And the dentist told me my gums were bleeding too much. Like, it was just a whole and she falls for it, hook, line. You see her face going,
I know.
Oh, y'all, because it's this thing. And probably, I think a lot of people that read romance novels, and again, as we've said, Laura right now can't stop talking about heated rivalry. She just can't. To everyone. But people, I know we've said this before, people don't save you.
Nope.
So Laura,
only you can.
Yes, Laura, you're not saving Birkan. He's only, in fact, he can only do that himself. We don't save anyone.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
Stop waiting for the lifeline and just fucking swim to shore.
And throw away your fucking box.
Yeah.
Or open it. I swear to God, if I'm over there next time, I'm threatening you.
I have to hide it. I almost tripped over it again when I was setting up for this show.
You know, it would be so karmic if you tripped over that box again.
What if I fell and busted my head and died? Then how would you feel?
But think how funny it would be after.
I do kind of want to die for a funny thing.
Think how cosmically funny that would be.
Hopefully it's not
cancer. It would be
cancer.
upsetting, but I would laugh about it after.
Oh, no, you'd laugh about it soon.
Maybe.
Knock on wood. I hope not cancer. I'm fine with dying from like a heart attack.
I don't want cancer.
I don't want cancer either after seeing my dad go through it. But I kind of would.
This is so morbid.
I kind of would I think it'd be great to die from a funny way. That every time people think about the way I died, they laughed.
Like you literally slipped on a banana peel.
Yeah,
and you hit your head, or you slipped in a banana and slipped and you fell off a building.
Yes.
And someone said, that motherfucker died because they slipped on a banana peel.
Or what, could you think of anything better than you dying during sex?
Exactly. Or like that classic drag queen, I can't remember their name, but they said it was storming and they looked up and said, well, ain't Miss God cutting up just awful? And the lightning struck her and killed her dead.
It's true.
Now that's how you go out.
It was
blaspheming God.
Bert Savoy.
Yes, Bert Savoy. Thank you.
We cannot. I'm sorry. That is an icon.
Put some respect on that queen's name.
But that's the way to go.
That's the way to die.
That's the way to die. Sorry, this is morbid, and I let us down this path.
This is really morbid. Even I'm like, wow. Where are we? Jesus. So y'all, basically she says, hearing him tell me that I brought him out of his darkness, no one's ever felt that way about me. How people feel about you, that's great, but it really doesn't matter in the end. It really matters how you feel about you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because how other people feel about you can only do so much.
Also, it can only do so much. And I kind of don't give a shit about how people, quote, feel of me, because I've had men tell me how they feel about me in a loving way or whatever, but then their actions don't match at all. Mm-hmm. It really is, y'all. It is just about people's actions and and how they step. And if you look at Birkan's actions, they do not match the words he's saying.
Yep.
Because this is all
he's got flowers
but he's got flowers.
And she says, I adore you. And I go, what the fuck is your problem?
I went, I can't help you then. You're on your own, kid.
Dumbass.
You're on, dumbass.
Lisa, speaking of dumbasses.
Okay, before we begin.
Lisa and Daniel.
We have seen Lisa's new hair.
She's on crocheted.
She's on this video saying,
with her and her daughter,
telling me not to wear wigs anymore, so I'm not wearing a wig. She got her hair crocheted.
Yes, but it is.
You said it looks very what?
It's very Rachel Dolezal. This is not a style that white women usually wear.
No,
and I think she does. I don't know. She talked about what her makeup was, but I think she should avoid this style. It's bad.
It doesn't look good, y'all. No, not at all. Yeah.
It's giving a lighter version of when Whoopi Goldberg was Guinan on the Star Trek The Next Generation. The bartender. Come on.
Oh no. I remember but I was trying to remember her hair in there. Yes.
Her hair was all different kinds of things.
Yes.
But one time there was a lot of weaving, and they were doing very exciting things with her hair. And one time she had her purple hat came forward. I should stop talking about Star Trek. But Whoopi Goldberg's ensembles. She gave the best advice to Picard.
I love Whoopi, especially when she's speaking out now. Yeah. She's great.
Last night, this is after she's met the friends, and they kind of cheese their way through, smiling. Like, he really does love you, the whole time. And he denies knowing this woman, and so. She's like just down at the pool with that wig on. God, it must smell. Yeah. And she's like, well, I'm not here to be a sugar mama. And she's still thinking about the other woman. And she's like, I don't have the screenshots because I deleted them. Why did I delete them? But I believed them. I wanted to believe them.
Also, I just got to ask you, did you notice? I counted. It was like, I think 7 times that for B-roll, the camera would just focus on her feet.
It was. Yes, it was.
Just kept focusing on, because she's got those blue, like they're French manicure, but the tips instead of white are that aqua blue, which a lot of women are doing now. I actually think it can be very pretty.
Her fingernails are the same. Yeah.
But maybe because her feet kind of look a little bit like she belongs in Hobbiton.
They're a little hobbity trolly.
Yeah. So they keep showing her feet, and I think production is trolling her.
Looks like her calluses might cut someone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What I was going to say, though, is she has this like the screenshot. She said that she deleted them. Y'all remember, relationships are temporary. Evidence is forever.
Ever.
Don't ever throw anything away.
And even Amar knows that. Amar really knows that. And don't delete your old fuck buddies. Do never delete your old fuck buddies. God, what an idiot I was.
You could have just put them on a file somewhere.
I wonder if I could go through old phone records, because, man, I missed that. I can't remember his name, but this like little short key. Oof.
If you just went through, okay, you just need to put them somewhere and just... I wouldn't care if someone who I was with did that.
It's work.
I know I'm going to break up with them.
Yeah, you do know that. It's work to find decent regulars.
That's true. It's easy to find. It's easy to find singles.
Dick, but it is work to find a regular fuck buddy.
You got to put a lot of effort into it.
You really do.
Communication. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she did not know where the screenshots were, and he's like, "Does Daniel love me? Does it want me for a visa?" And
what do you think?
So
it really is. If you've got to ask yourself that question,
yeah,
you're already losing here.
Do you hear her? And I don't. And I caught it a couple of times. She kept saying he was talking to other white Americans. Did you hear? Did you catch her doing it?
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, what are you saying there?
Mm-hmm.
But are you? Is it because you think? And he's like, I'm going to show him he can't do this to white women. It feels like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm not accusing her of anything here. It just sounds fucking awful.
It does. It does.
Anyway, so he comes, finds her and said, well, what did you think about last night? And he's like, well, there's more to you than you're letting on. And he's like, ask me, I've got nothing to hide. I'm surprised you can make a straight face. And that's when she says,
guy's a pro.
Oh, he's good. That's when she says, what about the white women you were talking to on social media? And
like, I don't remember.
The one you were talking to before I came to Nigeria. And she said, I saw it posted on your socials.
And he's like, and then she's like, she has a picture. She's like, look, there she is. And like Mariah, he said, I don't know her. I don't know her.
She says, yeah, but I sent you the screenshots. And did you hear him say, where's the proof?
Where's the proof? He did say that. He said, I just need proof. She said,
y'all,
are you fucking kidding me? Am I in the Twilight Zone?
Y'all, no innocent person ever said, where's the proof?
This is true.
This is coming from someone who has said, where's your proof to someone's adult children? If you can't prove, there's no evidence, you can't, my word against yours.
You have said that.
Trust me.
I remember, yeah.
No innocent person ever says, where's your proof?
I remember because your attorney tried to kick you and he ended up kicking me under the table and it hurt.
Yeah. It's got tiny little feet.
He really does.
It hurt. Oh, so
anyway, pointy shoes. No, it goes back with, we're going to talk about it later though, how this guy is a master. And I'm not saying a master as in celebrating him. It's really gross. He's an asshole. But you kind of do marvel at like then later on how he tries to blame it on her for the whole thing. And she catches that actually. She's been listening to something or reading memes because she knows what gaslighting means and she knows what a narcissist is. So
she does keep asking him, so you're telling me you don't know this person? He's like, nope, I can't accept it. He says, I can't accept what I didn't do. And she's being, and then she's like, he's gaslighting me. Why can't he just be honest? It'd be fine if he was just honest.
But I want to believe. Cut to her feet again. I specifically wrote that. It was like feet. So she texts that woman. Yeah. And she's like, and she said, I want to text her. So she texts her, and then she's in the hotel room crying.
I liked it. She's riding a lot.
Yeah, she's riding so much. And basically, the woman wrote, yeah, we talked for several months. He was very interested. Yeah. And she's like, well, I'm here now, and I'm thinking about marrying him. And I told him, first of all, this woman doesn't know fucking Lisa at all.
This woman doesn't know you.
She's in Costco right now trying to get like the Costco version of Grey Goose vodka.
Mm-hmm. Buy a couple of chickens while she's at it.
That's what she's trying to get.
She says, girl, you're crazy if you marry him. He's lying to your face.
Lying to your face. And that's where, again, she's like, hey, I've been talking to all these white
white Americans, not brown or black, but white Americans.
She kind of says, but what if he was talking to a lot of them, but I'm the one he chose? And I wanted to say,
oh, she was almost there.
I was about to say,
you were almost there.
Look at that wig in the mirror. What do you mean you're the one he chose? But I didn't have to say that because then after that, she said, the one he chose, cut to her feet.
What is up with it? Now that you say that, there was so much footwork.
It was so good.
It's like the cameraman was just this foot-obsessed nut.
It was so good.
And every time she would talk about being like, well, I am beautiful, foot pick. Rather shapely.
So Daniel comes back and he's like, baby, why are you crying? And
you're still crying.
I want to show
and she's like,
you.
But look what this woman wrote. He's like, look at her pic again. And then he said, can you show me her picture again? He's like,
a different picture.
And so he shows me and she's like, oh yes, I know her.
Yeah, just like,
of course. Marlene.
And he said her picture was different before you made the mistake.
She's like, you showed me the wrong picture. I recognized her by her profile picture when she wasn't wearing that phony mustache and dark glasses.
And this is how good he is, because in the moments in the interview with the producer, he said, I met her months before. He said, but I'll be honest, I was caught and I was denying. And he said, because I didn't want to hurt her.
But then he said, I was talking to her. He tells her, I was talking to her before you. But then we got to a certain point And then I stopped talking to her.
Because it was all about you. And he said, I'm sorry. I know I hurt you. And he leans over and kisses her. And I wrote, this guy is good.
She's like, I'm reluctant to forgive him, but my secrets are worse than his. And if I can let this one go, maybe he can forgive me.
What I'm shocked about, what we haven't found out with him, I will be shocked if this is Daniel's first con.
No.
But I'm shocked that we haven't had other women come forward because this is a very popular show. And I'm surprised Reddit or something hasn't blown up other women he's dated. Unless he was trying to do this with men. I still think he could be a little
sugar in the tank.
Yeah, a little palm wine in the caboose.
And I swear, if he's not a little Nigerian swishy, the fact that he has no previous children at 39 is unheard of.
And he knows how to do women's head wraps. I'm still back on that. Anyway, she says she's reluctant to forgive, but guess what, y'all? She will. You know what's going to happen? He's going to dick her down. And once he dicks her down, she's going to be over. Wow, every time I stretch around
I stretch to fit you perfectly.
I forget.
Have you seen the Valentine's things that says, my love, I believe I stretch to fit you perfectly?
Wow.
So good. It's her face with that wig.
You know what I kind of want? Oh, you're not going to like this because when I say things like
don't
this,
say it.
Well, when I say things like this, I usually manifest it. And a lot of you sissies
then I don't like it.
I'm going to say this and a lot of you are going to scream. I kind of have a feeling now that it's back. Lisa's going to be on a season of A Single Life.
Oh, no.
It's going to happen. If we got Gino, they're going to have Lisa on there, y'all.
It should be women, right?
Who knows?
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, it's going to be Lisa.
I don't want to see that.
Sorry. Nobody believed me.
I don't want to see that.
Nobody believed me when I said Mother Debbie was going to be on and they said no. And then it happened.
No, we're just not that sick. Anyway.
I did talk about fun ways to die for 10 minutes, so you're not off.
Jovon and Annalyn, just a little snippet here. They are flying to see her family in Manila.
Well, her family and where she lives.
Yeah.
And she actually lives in an apartment connected to her mom's apartment. Mm-hmm. And just when you think Jovon couldn't be more of a
fucking piece of shit.
Oh, I hope they're not pregnant because I do not want her to be with him, but I think they're going to end up together because she really loves him, sadly. I don't know why.
So she tells him, just be yourself, but not too much. I think she's my favorite person on this.
No, I was talking about her today at the orthodontist to all the women who work in the office because they're all from the Philippines. And I was like,
you've got to rein it in.
No, I think I got them into 90 Day Fiance. They said, we'll have to listen to your podcast. And I'm like, please. I was like, but I just love watching her read him for filth. And then one of the girls said, that's because a lot of American men are dumb. And I went, yes, they are. It sounded just like something Christina would say.
All right. So her mom lives next door. And so she says that he's excited to see where she lives, she says. And he said, for the last 5 years, I've been sending her. They've been together 5 years.
Yeah.
And married for like 2 or 3 or something like that.
Yeah.
We've been sending her $600 a month. And she's like, so to see her live in Cavite will be enlightening at the least. So he's already decided he's going to be really choosy and be really circumspect about what she actually needs. This man wants her in like a little litter box.
Yeah.
That's what he wants.
Yeah.
And he says, so he walks in, he's like, oh, this is quite a big space. He said, my wife's house is one of the biggest on the block. He's like
this is
she doesn't
bigger
need
than mine.
2 floors because I'm living in a modest house right now, and I have 3 roommates.
Okay. First of all, did you think this apartment was that big?
No. But
I didn't
remember,
think
the Philippines, your dollars go a lot further.
They go a lot further, but it's just very different too, because you can, we both have never been, and maybe Christina can give us some more insight into this, but and Manila it's a huge city. So there's nice parts, there's less nice parts, but we've seen how some people in the Philippines, like we're talking, like where we saw where Rose's family live out in the country, and like they don't even have
provinces. Yeah.
Was it Rose that they built a roof? Who was it that they helped pay to build a roof on their home?
That was Sheila's family, from David and Sheila.
David and Sheila. So
when the hurricane took off the roof,
we've seen the gamut of people that. So,
yes.
but it's this idea that I don't think we just don't. I just think there's a cultural component too that Jovon is missing here. That is part of. We've talked about this with Forrest and Sheena. That's part of the exchange. Is someone if they have somebody in America who has access to more funds that can send them money, it's you. Why wouldn't you want them to live in, again, this isn't the Riz, but a nicer place where they feel safe, where they have running water, where
he doesn't want her to be in a nicer place.
He does, and
he wants her to be miserable like he is.
And that's what I'm trying to say, because not a nicer place is like going to be like, oh, here in America, well, I don't have a dishwasher or central heater air. No, she might not have running fucking water.
Yeah.
I mean, just shows you that's not love. You don't think about that with someone you love. And also, too, yes, it's a bit of money, but $600 a month is not that much money.
Right. Not, it's...
Now, he doesn't make a lot because he works, 18 hours a day doing... working at a nursing home. But whose fault is that? That's the job he chose.
Right.
And he agreed to send her this money.
Right. Yeah. I think what it is he thinks she's living better than he is. And that is in his craw because he's the man.
He's like, she's got all these shoes. And I'm like, again.
And he should be, and the woman should be submissive and be asking him for everything and should be grateful for whatever he doles out to her. And the thing is, he's already said she's just not grateful enough. So if she's not grateful, she shouldn't have all this stuff. It's that. And that's disgusting.
It's gross.
Yeah. And he's like, I think she needs to downgrade a little bit because, and we see a little bit with the mom, and he speaks a little Tagalog to the mom. He hugs her, and the mom's just holding his hand. And remember,
she keeps just kind of wiping the sweat off of his face.
Yes.
It's kind of creepy, but she keeps touching his face.
Well, remember this. This is the Hazel principle at work, especially in the mom's generation. The mom knows this is the money tit. And obviously, and it's almost non-emotional. This is the man that Annalyn has chosen who provides for them. And and they're grateful to him. And the mom is, and the problem is, Annalyn isn't that much of that generation. She's too feisty. She's too fiery. And he hates that. He could choose another Filipino woman, and she would probably be less like that.
Possibly, but a lot of, even that's something that
it's a generational thing.
Big Ed didn't like with Rose, is that he wanted Rose to just genuflect to him at every fucking moment.
Yeah. Shall we move on to Aviva and Stig, the artist?
Stig, the artist.
I gotta say one thing about Stig, y'all. Bitch is petty. Because he is salty because his music, the fact that she was on her phone, because he's like, oh, you're texting someone again.
I mean, he hasn't let it go.
You know what? I don't know if I would actually just blow up about it, and then I would let something go. I would not continuously do it.
He's right to be upset about it, but what we saw, correct me if I'm wrong, she apologized for it.
Yes.
So if that happens, then you move on and you don't keep bringing things up.
Yep. And then that's when she says what, like you said earlier, I want to be engaged at the end of this and pregnant. And y'all,
she said that, and I wrote, what?
Yeah. They are at Secret Beach. I went when I was there. It is cool. It is, you hear it. You think it's going to be secret. It ain't.
Not.
It's extremely touristy.
Is this where you're talking about where the things were in the water?
Yeah, the picnic tables. Yeah,
that looked terrible to me.
No, it's actually beautiful.
I'm just not a beach person. She's like
holding her
hand in front of her. It's not the water. It's like she's holding her hand in front of her face, and it's just so bright. I'm like, you need a hat. I probably actually would like it. When we went to the Dominican Republic, like for my cousin's wedding, we took a boat out of the whole wedding party, and they took us to this bay where the water was like waist high, and they were bringing around drinks and food. It was really nice, actually.
Yeah. No, this Sticker Beach is nice. It's just you think it's going to be secluded, and I got to tell you, it's a hell of a golf cart drive up there. My butt was sore the next day, and not for what you're thinking.
Was it didn't have pads on the seat?
It did, but the road is very rough.
Were you driving?
Yeah.
You were driving by yourself?
Yeah.
I am shocked you didn't die.
I drive like 90 going north.
Yeah,
too.
I think that's why your butt's sore, because you probably were taxing the golf cart.
Made it a good time. Started raining on me at one point on the way back. It was a good time. Good time. A good time was had.
Oh, God.
Oh, where are we?
This summer.
So he's Aviva says, she keeps saying, I don't know why you're so upset about me being on the phone. I was uncomfortable and reaching out to a friend. He's like, a guy? No, a girl from Arizona. And he even says, I didn't know if you were talking to an ex or what. I went full force tripping. And then she's like, I don't know how he can be jealous when he was the one dancing with someone else. And I was like, you guys should be further along in this.
Because the fact
if you're talking about having a baby and getting proposed to.
Yes, because when she was like saying, I don't know why he's upset. I'm like, we've already talked about this. So yes, he's being petty, but she's also she's regurgitating the argument again.
Right.
You know, he was performing. Anyway, yeah.
He pulls back and says, "We're not having safe sex." He's like, "What if you're pregnant?" And he's like, "Are we moving too fast? Maybe we should use protection." And she goes, "Well, if that's what you want," and she gets butthurt about the fact that he's not going to shoot up her club anymore.
That's why I think even like them
crazy
talking about the fight that they already talked about.
I think you're exactly right. I think this is recreated.
I think it's all recreation, y'all.
So, but none of that matters. They're going to go to Placencia, which is where there's a big beach. They're on the mainland now because they were on.
Did you go there too?
I did not go to Placencia. But we're in Aunt Spring, the shitster, is back with her glue-on Madonna blonde ambition ponytail.
It is her blonde ambition ponytail. Mm-hmm, yes, she's with her niece Corinth.
I love it with this ponytail, y'all. It is at least 2.5 shades different than her hair.
Maybe 4.
It's incredible.
It looks and she thinks that it makes her look younger. I know that's why she has it.
Yeah. But it's pulled, her hair is pulled back so tight.
So tight.
It must hurt. And he's like, I'll be respectful to your aunt and charming. He goes like, I'm going to marry your auntie. Can I have a blessing? I got to say, he is funny.
He's charming. Stig is he's cute. Yeah. He's funny. He's charming. Yeah. Like, I see it.
And then she's like, hopefully we can all have a group hug, all love, except you haven't said it to me yet. I went, what?
Yeah. You guys, don't show your hand. Don't tell someone, why haven't you said you love me? Because then you just basically said, I love you and I want you to say it. You've given it away. You've given it away. Also, call me crazy, but I feel like unless you're like a gay man and a lesbian woman who want to have a baby, most people...
That needs to happen.
Most people don't need to try to get pregnant if they don't know if they're in love with someone or not. You dumb bitches.
And then she says, well, I think the man should say it first.
Okay, 1920s.
Where is that written?
All right.
I don't know.
All right, Anita Bryant. Where the fuck did you come from? Put a pie in your face.
Wow, an Anita Bryant reference. Didn't see that coming.
Allegro and Anita Bryant. What other podcast?
And so then she's like saying, now he's slowing us down. It makes me really insecure. And so we see Aunt Spring. They're at the restaurant, and she used to live in Cayo.
For 20 years.
I believe she meant for 20 years.
For 20 years, so.
And
she got divorced, yeah.
She haven't been back in 2 years after I left my husband.
But she wants to come back. She talks about, I still want to move back.
Aunt Spring is a tough customer.
She is.
Because he says, she's like, and y'all, he looks at her and goes, you have beautiful eyes.
And she immediately looks at Aviva and said, boy, he is a sweet talker, isn't he? And she's like, do you feel serious about this? And he's like, yes.
Is this a vacation relationship? She's like, there's not another Aviva showing up to take her place. You don't just run them through, do you? Like a car wash.
Like a car wash. In fact, and she says, Corinth, could you take Aviva and Auntie Spring and Stig are going to have a conversation.
We're going to have a little conversation like a full-on mobster.
Yeah, and she says in the interview, look, he is nice and handsome, and I understand how she could be tricked by him. She said, but I do not think he's a great person at all.
And then she says, he tells him, so I've heard some things. Why do you think Aviva thinks you're serious? But I know differently. This is you, isn't it? And he shows him a picture, and he goes, oh, shit.
Blackout. Yep, exactly, y'all. It's happening. That's the episode, y'all.
That's the episode.
That is the episode.
Yeah, this was the only kind of gooped and gagged part of this episode for me. Everything else is a retread. We're hitting kind of the doldrums.
But it's gonna heat up because this season on
the season on is nuts.
The season on is nuts.
Especially with Elise coming.
We've got Elise coming back. We see that Jovon and Annalyn could be pregnant. We see that Forrest is going to tell Molly that he's wants to live in the Philippines. And we also see that Lisa and Daniel, she tells Daniel that she was married to a woman for 21 years.
Does he say it to a woman?
Yeah, she said I was married. She didn't say that. She said I'm still married. And you see Daniel. Yeah, it looks great.
We also see Michael, Laura's Michael, in Turkey.
He's
gambling in Turkey.
He's gambling in Turkey. He's gambling in Turkey.
He's gambling in Turkey.
Gambling in Turkey.
It's the only thing I take gladly from that season.
Yeah.
Of Night at UK.
The only thing.
He was gambling in Turkey.
Gambling in Turkey. All right, everybody, that is the episode. Thank you so much for listening. We will see you next week. Until then, leave a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Again, support our sponsors because they enable us to do what we love to do. So they support our show, so please support them. We appreciate them very much. If you don't want to listen to our advertisements, you can jump to the $8 tier on RG Plus. That's available on Patreon, Supercast, and Apple subscriptions, where we don't know who the fuck you are.
You're anonymous.
We hope you enjoyed the YouTube Live that already happened, and that's for people exclusively on the $15 tier. We want to remind you that the people on the $15 tier, they get both episodes of this B90 in video on Sunday night, where the rest of you get it on Monday or Tuesday. They get it all up, and they also get a video version of the current season of the Love After Lockup multiverse, which is right now Love During Lockup. So, and the Call Us. And we don't really have time for a call today because we've been podcasting for 10 hours or trying to. And I've got an acting class, and Poodle probably has an appointment, if you know what I mean.
I may have to call someone.
After this day.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. We will see you. I was going to say we'll see you next week, but I know you bitches. We will see you in the single life because you are not going to want to miss that. Until then, we call these people lonely hearts because aren't we all just lonely hearts looking for love in all the wrong places?
Yes. And if you needed to excuse yourself into an interior room after all that Lisa foot action... That you got this because you just nothing like a troll foot,
nothing like a hobbit foot to
Billy
get
Goat hoof.
Ooh, yes.
You can call us
the Hobbit foot.
No, dildo! Get away! I wish I had a stick.
I shall not pass in your Hobbit feet.